morning, Mustangs, and welcome back to Mustang Report.
I'm Maggie.
And I'm Logan. Black History Month. Let's go hear more about it with Chris.
Hey Mustangs, I'm Chris Guin, and as most of you know, February is the month of Black History. I'm going to go around and ask some of our black students about their history. What do you wish that you can change about the treatment of blacks?
Well, honestly, it's the job opportunities. Like, if a black person wanted to go into a big business, if they have the name of, like, I don't know, but like some weird, crazy name, their job opportunity is really low because people will rather hire somebody named Jake over than somebody named Damascus or something.
Here with Z, and Layla's back with us again. All right, who is your black role model?
My black role model is Janelle Monáe.
She chose Janelle Monáe because she wears the tuxedos, and it's like a part of the Bow Tie Boys. Bow Tie Boys are like an organization of men that treats black women the way that they're supposed to be treated. So basically, she supports that.
Okay. Are you proud of your skin, and why?
I'd like to say I'm proud of my skin. I mean, I'm proud of who I am, and my skin is like a part of who I am. I wouldn't think of it as like a separate thing to be proud of. It's just a whole thing.
Phyllis Wheatley was the first African-American poet to ever be published. She was only 8 years old when she was taken from her home in Africa and brought here to America. Once in America, she was sold to the Wheatley family. The family taught her how to read and write. In 1773, she published her first poem. She was only 12 years old. Known as the Association for the Study of African American Life and History, the group sponsored a National Negro History Week in 1926. The event inspired schools and communities nationwide to organize local celebrations, establish history clubs, and host performances and lectures, thus paving the way for Black History Month. Black History Month honors the contributions of African Americans to the U.S. history.
And now, here's a poem by Phyllis Wheatley.
But how presumptuous shall we hope to find
divine acceptance with the almighty mind,
while yet, O deed ungenerous, they disgrace,
and hold in bondage, Afric, blameless race.
Let virtue reign and then accord our prayers. Be victory ours and generous, freedom theirs.
Please stop by the counseling office to pick up your applications for dual credit. They are due March 5th.
Cotillion Awards will start during the second period on March 4th and March 5th. Make sure you vote.
Attention seniors, if you want to sign up for the student faculty basketball game, sign-up sheets are outside Ms. Diaz's room until today at 3:30. First come, first serve.
Swingsters won big last weekend. Let's go hear more with Chase.
All right, I'm here with the long-term sub from Miss Walker here, and your girls won huge this past weekend. How do you feel about that?
They won everything. We won in every category. They did a great job. They were on fire.
Nationals are coming up this next weekend. How are you preparing your girls and you for Nationals?
All right, well, actually, this weekend is a regional contest, and it's in Frisco, and it's with marching auxiliaries. So we are preparing by looking at the other teams on the internet to see exactly what they're actually performing. And we're really using this one as more of a practice up to Nationals, which is after spring break.
Is there any way that you can tell us some of your dances that you're doing?
Well, I can tell you that we're doing about 18 dances. We have one girl that's injured. We're not real sure about her solo, if she's going to be able to do it. But we are taking 18 dances. And how we're preparing is we're working really hard in the morning. We're working hard in the evening. We don't have any weekend practices. We are going to take everybody.
Where is Nationals or this regional thing next week? So that we can come support y'all.
Yeah, this weekend is at Frisco Liberty. And once again, that's just a regional contest. And then Nationals will be at UNT in the big Coliseum, and that is the last weekend in March.
All right, perfect. We'll see you there.
All right.
Mustangs? This is boy to your T-Square Thomas.
Hey.
You know what? I'm gonna do sports by myself. Go.
You need some.
I'll Chase to do it with me.
What's up, guys? Today's episode.
No, more on Chase to do it with
is
me.
brought to you by the Beta Club.
What is up, Mustangs? This is boy to your T-Square Thomas.
I'm Chase.
We coming at you live with another week of sports.
Boys soccer plays today versus Naaman Forest at home at 7:30. Come out and support y'all's boys soccer team.
Softball is participating in the Allen tournament, and the time and place is to be announced. Pretty good. Baseball plays versus McKinney Boyd today at 7:30, and tomorrow versus Coppell at 12:30, and they're both at McKinney Boyd High School.
Girls soccer plays versus Naaman at Naaman, and y'all should definitely come and watch.
We want to congratulate both boys and girls soccer. We want to congratulate both boys and girls baseball.
What sport? What sport?
You're going like this. I'm dyslexic, okay? We want to congratulate both boys and girls basketball teams. They had a great season this year, and we're looking forward for next year. That's it for this week. See y'all next week.
Now on to weather with Gerardo.
This week's weather facts, we will talk about how weather can affect a person's mood. Seasonal change has an impact on day-to-day life, and there is a scientific reason behind each feelings. One reason, a lack of sunshine can make you sad. When you're exposed to less sunlight, you can get more sleepy. It can also affect mood, appetite, and sleep. The other reason is by going outside, you can improve memory and creativity. Even if it's cold, people who spend outside on pleasant days improve mood, memory, and more freedom on creative thoughts. For today, we will expect strong storms later today, so keep an eye on the sky as the day goes on. Otherwise, we will expect cool conditions for the next week. Partly cloudy skies will occur for half of next week with highs in the 60s and lows in the 40s. Then it should remain cloudy conditions for Thursday and Friday.
What's good with it, Mustangs? Welcome back to Mustang Report. I'm Andrew, and here's your entertainment news for the week. If you guys are fans of the DC streaming service, you might want to check out Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol is basically DC's equivalent of the X-Men. It has characters like Robot Man, Elasti-Woman, and Negative Man. It looks very interesting, and I checked out the first episode. It's a little more mature than some of the other shows you might be used to, but you should check it out. It was really good. Happy Death Day 2U is the sequel to Happy Death Day. It features the same characters from the first movie, only this time the time loop has begun again, and not only is Tree in danger, all of her friends are as well. Check it out in theaters. How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World is the conclusion to the epic trilogy, How to Train Your Dragon. It looks very interesting from the trailers, and I look forward to watching it in theaters. Next month, Captain Marvel will be released in theaters. The movie takes place in the 90s and follows Carol Danvers. It also features a young Nick Fury and a young Agent Coulson. Look out for it in March. That's all for your entertainment news for this week. Please have a safe and happy weekend, and we will see you next week.
Let's learn more about the TSI test with Juan.
Hey seniors, TSI is fast approaching, but a lot of you are confused on what it is. TSI stands for the Texas Success Initiative and determines whether or not you will take remedial classes in college. Make sure you do your very best because it can save you a lot of money and time. Every senior is required to take this test, so take it seriously.
Been accepted to college, military, or vocational school? Stop by the library and have your picture taken.
Hey Mustangs. Sachse is introducing a new opportunity to allow students to excel by adding arena scheduling. What is arena scheduling, you may ask? Arena scheduling is an option that GISD has added to Skyward that allows you to select what days you have classes. This gives you the opportunity to select when you have your classes and not having a computer randomly select all your hard classes on one day. You will be able to select the order of your classes on a first come, first served basis. However, you will not be allowed to select your teacher. Make sure to schedule your classes early in order to create the schedule that best suits you. More instructions coming soon, so get ready for a GISD arena scheduling in May. And run, Mustangs, run.
So, hey Sachse, on Thursday, February 28th from 6 to 7 p.m., Sachse High School will be hosting the You Matter Keep Your Team Safe rally. It's an all-parent event that is being held in the auditorium, library, and cafeteria. The auditorium will be talking about suicide, the library will be talking about cyberbullying, and the cafeteria will talk about dating violence. So go inform your parents about this and see if they want to attend.
The theater is having a fundraiser on February 23rd at El Pollo Loco in Rowlett.
On March 6th, all juniors will be taking the SAT, and any of y'all that are in Algebra 1, you'll be taking the mock exam for Algebra 1. What's up, Mustangs? Or Mr. Williams, Avid Elective Teacher, Level 3. And we're here to know, what is Avid planning for this year?
Avid is going to do a recycling program with plastic bottles. We've noticed that the Beta Club is doing the recycling in the classrooms and getting the bins. And I do lunch duty on A days, and I've noticed there's a multitude of plastic bottles just being thrown in the trash. So Avid's going to volunteer, and we're going to pick those things up during lunch.
Why recycling?
Well, there's a need, actually. Like I said, there's just so many plastic bottles being thrown away in the trash, so we've got to get those out of the trash, get them recycled, and save our planet, so to speak.
When should we be prepared to recycle?
Well, the nice thing about this situation is our student body really doesn't need to prepare. The Avid students will take care of all the recycling. We will pick up the bottles during the last 10 minutes of lunch, and in a second here, we'd like to show you how we're going to do that. So stay tuned. All right, during the last 10 minutes of lunch, I guess last 10 minutes or so, what you'll see is Avid students walking around with a plastic bag just like this one. And this is where you put your empty plastic bottles, water bottles, Gatorade bottles, juice bottles. You put them in this bag here. And then there will be other students coming in with a blue trash can. And that blue trash can is for bottles like this that still have water in them. Those are the ones that you put into the blue trash can. So if they have water in them, they go into the blue trash can. If they're empty, they go into the plastic bag. And this is how we will save our planet, and you guys will help Avid help the planet.
What lunches will this be going on?
Well, because we have Avid students in all lunches, we'll do all lunches. We'll collect the bottles A lunch, B lunch, C lunch, and D lunch both days.
That's all for this week, Sachse. See you next week.
Okay, ready?